What is going on, YouTube? Today I wanted to review my German-made Hofner V63. These are reissues. This particular one is a 2001 reissue. All pretty standard Hofner hardware and pickups and control panel, all that. So let's talk about it a little bit. The top is German spruce, this wood right here on the top. The back and the sides are, flamed maple. Very, very pretty. You notice I don't have a pickup strap here. I could put one in, but I just don't want to. That's too gorgeous. It's a set neck, obviously. You see my strap wraps around because I don't want to put that in. Paul eventually put his in, but I just don't want to. Even though this, wraparound thing isn't ideal, it's still very, very cool. It works. So it's a 30-inch neck. Rosewood for the fretboard, and obviously the rest of it is just that flame maple. Let's talk about the pickups. The pickups are very low output, just the way they made them back in '63. It's only not the only, but the best way to get a vintage sound is low output pickups, and this definitely has that. So very happy with the pickups. The bridge here is very easy to adjust, actually. They're just, there's two little wheels, one on each side, and you just, you'd spin them to raise or lower the bridge, and it's very nice, actually. Very easy to work with. You can kind of slide these little doohickeys on top here if you needed to. Right there. Tailpiece, standard tailpiece for a Rick, or standard. I just bought a Rickenbacker, so I just can't get it off my mind. Rickenbacker 330. I'll be reviewing that next. The tailpiece for the Hofner standard, control panel standard. I'll show you the pearl inlay of this particular control panel, same as the back of the neck, actually. So that's pretty gorgeous. Now the way I have this base set, the control panel set, if anyone wants to mimic Paul, this is how Paul has his set. So he's got the solo on, the bass on, the treble off, and of course the volume knobs all the way up. I'll show you the back of the neck because it's pretty too. Very pretty. The headstock and the tuners, this particular one, all individual hardware for each tuner. Some of them have just the one long piece here for each, for each two tuners. So it'd just be like a longer metal piece. It doesn't matter, whichever one you have, they're both fine. I think it just depends on the year. Little history on this bass. I know you're all be very jealous. My brother, who's a guitar and bass addict, he can't stop buying and selling them. He's never happy with anything he has. Keith, I love you. He found this online, probably like 5-6 years ago, at a pawn shop in Arizona. And they had it for $300. They had no idea what they had. So thankfully, my dad lived in Arizona, so my brother sent him over there to go buy this. And amazing, $300. That's like a $1,500 profit if I wanted to sell it, but no. I don't. Really, that pretty much covers the bass here. You know, the tuners are, I mean, they're nothing fancy, but they work great, you know. It stays in tune great. I don't really know what else I can say about it. It's a great bass. Obviously, there are limits to this bass. You can't really slap and play funk on this thing. You can play funk, but you can't slap and pop and all that. It just doesn't sound right. Also, I'm sure people have done it, but heavy metal band playing this bass, you jump around too much, this thing's gonna crumble in your hands. No, I mean, they're not that fragile or fragila, as they're not that fragile. So yeah, so let's plug her in and do some jamming for you. Hopefully you can hear it okay. You'll probably have to crank it up because bass doesn't come out very well on iPhones. So stay tuned for some jam.